Hello everyone, welcome to the season-ending recap. The end of the season is here. It's actually past by the point that you see this, but we want to get in while the getting in's good. As you can tell also by, our get-up here. Happy holidays, or rather I should say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to one and all. This is now the Christmas episode of the recap, and this is our probably second to last of this season. Of course, as you notice, we have changed locations a little bit because I've moved stuff around the house, and this is where the table wound up. And the table is very vital to what we do here. So also, the Trinitron has been retired. It's actually behind the setup. I set it up for Bethany in her little craft room so she can watch Ratatouille, is basically what it is. She hates it, but it's fine. We also have Batman. We can play with his nipples.
Oh. Why would you do that?
That's what happens when you play with Batman's nipples, the lights go out.
Okay.
How you been doing, man?
Tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Been a long season.
The grind never stops.
Grind never stops. Life got crazy. We're just now getting back to it. Since we're at the end of the season, playoffs are starting, I think, pretty much as we're recording. I think they're starting either as we're recording or the Monday after we record. So, what are your thoughts on the season, man?
I enjoyed it until I started to lose, and then I just didn't care. So
lost your winning streak.
Yeah, my undefeated streak ended, so my interest also ended.
I just got so busy with other stuff. I think everybody's life got busy halfway through. So, but we're here now. This is still very important to me and you. So yeah. But we have replacing the Trinitron. I talked about the Trinitron, and now we have the
Lenovo.
The Lenovo. The Lenovo.
Not as cool.
Not as cool.
But we have live graphics now.
But we have live graphics, and we'll show that here in a second. What is that that's popping up on the screen?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the stinking... Ah!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay, we're good. We're back.
Okay.
So, are you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me sit down already. All right. So, let's begin our season end of year recap with everyone's placements throughout the year. Like we've been talking about the seeding. I guess this would be the last seeding time. So, seeding time.
Wow.
The current seeding.
Let's see where everybody wound up at the end of the season. If you'll tap the thing, we'll start it off. We'll go number 10 first. Number 10, of course, was the Nordics.
Can you see that?
Can you see it?
Can you guys see that?
Can you guys see it?
Let me make sure we didn't test this.
We did not test this.
Yeah, you can see it well enough. Good enough for y'all.
If not, he'll edit it in post.
No, I won't.
Oh, man. Oh, dang
We're
it.
gonna read it anyways.
Yeah, we'll read it. I want to read all these. So, as you guys will remember, the number 10 and number 9 teams will face each other in the Toilet Bowl. They will not be in the playoffs for the actual championship here at the end of the year. So, 07's in the chat for number 10 and number 9, and for Jeremy, who... I don't know how he wound up all the way down here.
That is odd.
This number 10 and number 9 were the Sadlers fighting for this the whole time, and it's no longer that. But let's read off Jeremy's ending stats. Jeremy's team ended with 1,117 points for, but 1,295 points against, and a 4-9 record, which is actually going to be a running theme for the next two teams after him. Yeah, it's weird. Jeremy's top performer this year, Josh Allen. Josh Allen finishes the year with 320 fantasy points. That's off of 3,570 total yards and 34 touchdowns. Any thoughts or prayers for Jeremy?
Well, I just, maybe this is what happened when you take Josh Allen from me.
That's,
technically, he's the reason why you lost the Lions defense, because he picked Josh Allen.
Oh, and
I wanted Josh Allen.
And invited and just woke a demon.
Yeah, so.
A resting giant. Well, sorry about that, Jeremy. The Nordics finished number 10 this year. If you'll go ahead and click the button, we'll go to number 9. And it is the Cannonballs.
Dang it.
Speaking of Sadlers being in the toilet bowl, we still have a Sadler in the toilet bowl. It is sad. Corey, who also has a 4-9 record. This is going to get really weird, and people are going to yell rigged. You probably will.
I don't care.
Yes, you do. Corey finishes off the year with 1,119 points for, only 2 points more than Jeremy, but 1,335 points against him. I guess the 2 points for bump him up above. I guess that's what I think. That is what. I got some theories on this stuff as we move forward, but much like the Nordics, top performer this season was their quarterback. It's the same for Corey's team, which is Patrick Mahomes. Much like he is the only bright spot on the Chiefs team,
yep.
It is the same here for the Cannonballs. Patrick Mahomes finishes off with 285 fantasy points. That is off of 3,805 total yards and 26 touchdowns. Thoughts and prayers for Corey?
Sounds like you should get some Chiefs nuggets for the toilet bowl.
They will be serving nothing but Chiefs nuggets at the toilet bowl.
I wish it would have been Kayla at number 9 instead of Corey.
Well, speaking of Kayla, would you like to hit push the button, Kronk? The number 8 team this season was Kayla Sadler's team. She just squeezed out, also finishing with a 4-9 record. That is off of 1,196 points for and 1,410 points against. The drama is over. Kayla, welcome to the playoffs. You made it.
Somehow.
Good job. You did it.
Just barely.
Do it for the girls. Do it, lady. That's the wrong church. That's another church I go to. No one understands that one. Kayla's top performer was
church cheater.
Not a church cheater.
Not
a church cheater, bro. Kayla's top performer does my heart happy because it's not an offensive player. It was a defensive player. And I wish you could see his picture better, but he's a rather handsome man. Bobby Wagner.
Bobby.
That is Bobby Wagner finishes off the year. He's a linebacker for the Washington Commanders. 250 fantasy points for him. 131 tackles. And 3 sacks and 2 interceptions. That is her top performer. Any thoughts and prayers for Kayla?
Nope.
As she moves, she will be in the playoffs this year.
If she wins, we riot.
Okay, moving on to our number 7 seeded team. We have the Patriots.
R.I.P. Vince.
R.I.P. Well, he's in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, but he's low.
Well, any given Sunday, bro. Vince finishes the season with a 5-8 record. That is off of... Okay, so this is what's weird. So you saw Kayla put up 1,196 points for, right? Vince put up 1,092. So because Vince won one more game than Kayla...
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And he also had only 1,284 points against. It does even out, but it is kind of interesting. Like, the team below him is higher scoring, so... Let the drama there.
all about the dub, not about the points.
Dub. It's not how you get there. It's about getting there. Vince's top performer, we're going back to the quarterbacks, was Jalen Hulu Has Life Sports.
Nice.
That is off of 257 fantasy points, 3,091 total yards, and 27 touchdowns. Any thoughts and prayers for old Vinstopher? As the Patriots move on. Number 7,
I hope he
seeded
continues.
I hope he continues
I hope
what?
he continues on in the playoffs.
Is this live mustache curling that we're witnessing?
Yeah.
Cool. Zoom in on this.
No.
Zoom in on
I
this.
don't think so.
Zoom in on it.
Probably not.
Zoom in on it. If I say it enough, you have to do a
If
meme.
you say it enough, I'll just put text over your head that says no.
Something will happen. If you say enough things, something will happen.
Probably not.
So let's move on to the number 6 team, which I'm very excited for this. It's me!
Oh.
And I finished the year
Couldn't break the top 5.
6-7. I finished 6-7 this.
Not on my Christian recap.
6-7. 6 wins, 7 losses for your boy. That is off of 1,216 points for and 1,221 points against. That is the most 50-50 thing I think you could possibly hope for. My team is just mid. My top performer for this season does make my Lions heart happy because it was Jameer Give Me the Ball Gibbs. That is off of 308 fantasy points, 1,536 total yards, and 16 touchdowns from the running back position for your Detroit Lions. Any thoughts and prayers for me?
No.
Finished 6-7.
No.
I was so happy.
I think I'm going to abstain from playing next year.
No, you're not. Yeah. Moving on to the number 5 team. We're going to get into the top 5, and we're going to have some actual winning records now. Starting with the Jays.
Wow.
Good old Jake. Remember when we talked a couple recaps ago? We thought he was going to end up in the toilet bowl. And he said, nah, bet. And he just went off on a tear. I don't know what happened.
He must have swapped out his quarterback for Jey Uso.
He might have.
Put in the mascot.
Well, his top performer was a quarterback, but it wasn't Jey Uso. Jake finishes the year 1,333 points for and 1,384 points against. That's off of 7 wins and 6 losses. His top performer was Dak Prescott.
Oh.
Dak Prescott, 273 fantasy points, 3,775 total yards, and 28 touchdowns. Thoughts and prayers for Jake Jackson.
Good job.
Good job.
Made a top 5.
I am proud of you. You did the hottest mascot in the league justice. Thank you.
Yes.
Let's move on to the number 4 team. We're getting there. He's playing with his antlers. You're playing with your antlers.
I forgot. I have to push the button.
Number 4 team this year is the Robos. Rob finishes also with a 7-6 record. This is whenever we're going to start seeing more points for than against finally in the top 4 teams. 1,428 points for and 1,331 points against Rob. And his top performer is the problematically named Jackson Smith Neba.
Let's go.
Neba, which is cool. I was glad to see a wide receiver in here. If Puka hadn't concussed himself, I would have thought Puka Nacua would be here, but it's not. It's Jackson Smith Neba. Seattle Seahawks. Jackson plays for. Yep. 293 fantasy points, 1,428 yards, and 9 touchdowns, all from the receiving position. Thoughts and prayers for Rob.
Good job.
Good old Rob.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You'll be excited for the next team.
I don't know.
You're going to be excited for the next team because our number 3 team this year is
number 3, huh?
The Pepsi Clan.
That's crazy.
Finishing the year 9-4, undefeated for the longest time.
Yeah.
But look, you had a whole 100 points more for you than against. 1,352 points for, 1,236 points against. Can you guess your top performer this year?
A-Chain.
A-Chain?
It has to. There's no.
You're exactly right. It was Devin or Davon? A-Chain.
Call him Devon.
Devon.
Like the Dudley. I don't know if that's correct or not, but
I like it. We'll stick with it. Devon Get the Tables A-Chain finishes the year 278 fantasy points, 1,509 total yards, 11 touchdowns, and carrying the Miami Dolphins offense on
That's
his
true.
back.
And the whole team, essentially.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers for yourself.
For myself.
And maybe the Dolphins.
Well, actually, the Dolphins have been doing really good. They fired some random dude.
And all of a sudden they're good. I didn't know what something
they locked
changed.
in.
They
I
did.
don't know. Also, I started losing because of an unfortunate series of events, including a Dolphins bye week, which sidelined half of my team. And then I believe during that I put in somebody who I didn't realize was injured. So I had a very unfortunate series of events.
So what you're saying is, if everything had kept going to plan, you would be 11-2, not
That's true.
9-4.
And also, if football didn't happen during holiday season, I
When
would
we're
have been able
focused
to
on
lock
other
in
stuff.
a lot more.
Yeah. That is the one rough part about fantasy football that I never took into account is like in the heat of football in real life and fantasy football, especially for us because our season ends before theirs does. Like you hit Thanksgiving, you hit Christmas, and then after Christmas we're going to hit New Year's.
Yeah.
So like, and everything in between.
Yeah.
So that's rough. NFL, if you could start your season a little bit early, or maybe not do an 18-week
Also taking into
season.
account my personal schedule where I had like three. What was it? I had 3 big things in a row. I know it was.
You were working on a roof? No.
No, there was one thing, and then there was the art show, and then it was your wedding. But there was something before the art show that also.
Mm-hmm.
I was out for like a month. I couldn't pay attention.
Still finished number 3.
Yeah,
Still finished number 3.
that's fine.
Took your hands off. So, congrats, man.
You have a smudge on your hand.
That's not a smudge. That's a blood blister.
Oh. Yes.
It's the black spot.
Black spot. I was about to say that.
Moving on to number 2. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 team this year. I'm going to burp. Oh, God. Something else came up for a little bit. It is the Goats. The Goats finish 9-4, right above you. Very close, though. This is within 40 points. 1,398 points for, 1,232 points against.
Is that what it was?
Tied for the record, but he has literally 40 more points for.
Okay. I didn't think anybody had a better record than me, but I haven't really been checking it the past 3 weeks.
One more person does, and I bet you can guess who it is.
Probably the last person.
Yep. Well, right now we're talking about Tyler's team, the Goats. His top performer is the freaking guy that everyone at the draft was clowning on him for picking up. It was Christian McCaffrey. 332 fantasy points, 1,655 total yards, 13 touchdowns, and carrying the entire city of San Francisco on his back.
Good job.
Busted Achilles. Good job. Good job,
Good
Christian
job.
McCaffrey. And good job, Tyler, for sticking to your guns and keeping this guy in because, my gosh, Jonathan Taylor not anywhere here yet, by the way. Jonathan. Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure Tyler has Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor, if I remember correctly.
Isn't that the guy from Korn?
No, it's Jonathan Davis.
Oh.
But that would have been, I wish we would have made that connection way sooner. Because Jonathan Taylor was all over the recaps, but he's not on this one. Spoiler alert, sadly, Jonathan Taylor not here. I should have given him his own award for just being Jonathan Taylor. Anywho, are you ready for number 1? We've gone through all 9. Let's see who was number 1.
The bird.
Here is the bird. The Ostriches of Letterkenny are our number 1 team. Dave Keister came in to this league and just took over 10-3 to finish the year. That is off of, 1,428 points for and only 1,075 points against. And I think that's So good job, Dave. His top performer makes me happy as well. Another defensive player, so respect where respect is due to the Keister man. Myles Garrett is the top performer for the Ostriches of Letterkenny. That is off of 318 fantasy points, 53 tackles, 20 sacks, and 3 forced fumbles. And the regular season in real life is not even over. This is also carrying the entire state of Ohio on his back. Because tell me one other thing going on in Cleveland besides quarterback drama.
I don't know.
As we speak, Shadur is now the starting quarterback. And I just saw something that Vince had shown me earlier where they drew up a play literally straight out of the water, boy. It's the funniest thing ever. Ask Vince for that clip if you haven't seen it. I'm supposed to show you those at some point today. So that is it for the seeding time. I wish I would have remembered to take a picture of the bracket, but I mean, if any of you guys have ever seen an 8-team bracket, that's basically what we have. So like, it's on your phone. You can look there. You can look at it right now. But I will, off the top of my head, I know that in these kind of brackets, the number 1 team always faces the number 8 team. So the game we have to look forward to, I know for sure off the top of my head, is going to be the Ostriches and Kayla Sadler's team.
Let's go Ostriches.
And then I think 2 and 7 would, so Tyler and Vince. This might be how it works out. Okay, hold on. And then you just do 3.
The last I had checked, it was me versus you, but I've probably moved a space because that was whenever I was still top of the leaderboard.
No, I think it is me and you.
Oh.
We'll face first round, and then it's going to be Jays and Robos. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. So good luck to you.
Yep.
We'll see who wins that day. I will be starting Baker Mayfield instead of Daddy Staffy, just for old Cart's sake.
I should probably look at the sleeper app for the first time in a month.
I know. I did the other day because I had to put in a new kicker because Pickles broke himself. And so I picked up that Cam Little guy that now holds the world record for longest field goal in an NFL game.
Nice.
And then Bethany named him Camel.
Camel.
Moving on to, what do we have next? Let's see. It's going to be the RFL logo, but moving on, I think we have, we have a special end of the year report for Uncle Gyro, so I'm going to go ahead and try to give him a call. If you can pull him up on the screen real quick there.
Okay.
I'm trying to give him a call.
Paging.
Dialing Uncle Gyro. It's just ringing.
It's just ringing.
It's just sitting on ringing.
Well, that's...
Yeah, and he sent me the voicemail.
Okay.
I'm not even going to bother sending him a voicemail.
He's a busy
the amount
man.
of money that we pay him. Just go to the next slide. I can't with that guy anymore.
It's the holiday season, and he's got a big family. A lot of kids.
Let's move on to 2 at a time.
Love to see you playing out there so happily.
2 at a time.
There he is.
There's 2 at a time. I don't have his stats written down, but you can read them off for us, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it better.
2 at a time.
Is this his full season stats? This is his full season stats.
He has had 159 fantasy points. That's pretty good. 2,407 passing yards. That's pretty good. 18 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And 14 interceptions. We don't need to look at that last.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. We
that's
have to
not
look at the
important.
14 interceptions.
No.
We have to look at Tua turn the ball over. So,
Leave him alone.
So is this your starting quarterback for the playoffs? Is Tua? I know you recently signed him. You did pick him up. I think that was last recap.
You know, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, all right.
Actually, I think that's probably another reason why I started losing. Because I got upset because I lost. So I picked up Tua and I started him.
And then he actually started doing good.
Yeah, not good enough.
Not good enough.
The Dolphins are doing pretty good.
Mhm.
Tua, he's giving it to A-Chain.
Just give it to A-Chain.
Just give it to A-Chain.
Tua does really good when he gives the
Pass
ball
it
to
or
A-Chain.
throw it. Doesn't matter. That man can do it all. I don't know if you knew that. A-Chain's also a wide receiver.
Is he?
I mean, he's a running back, but he can also play wide receiver role. He's really good at catching, too.
Well, that's really good. The Dolphins need everything they can get. But let's not start another Dolphins drama segment. I think it's time to get into the awards. Don't hit the slide yet. Actually, no, you can hit the slide. Never mind. Hit the slide. Time to move on to the awards. The awards.
Awards.
All right, let's get in. I'll get down here because I didn't write this down. I should have. Wait, I can pull it up on my phone. Smart. But as you can maybe see right there, the worst player of the year award goes to Joe Burrow. You might be saying, Zach, isn't that a little bit rude since he was out for months with turf toe? Yes, it is, but it's really funny.
Turf toe Burrow.
Yep, turf toe Joe Burrow. Look, listen. He's a starter for somebody's team right now. He's back in the league. He is fair to pick at. And out of all the starters that I saw that aren't a kicker or a team defense, he was the lowest on somebody's team. I can't even remember who was playing him. So, yeah, as soon as Canva opens up on my phone, I will be able to tell you his stats, but everything is dying. Everything is dying. Do you ever, like, just sit and just really ponder, like, is it all worth it?
Ponder the orb.
You ponder the orb?
Yeah. Somebody asked me why I wanted to be a wizard so bad. Like, buddy, the orb ain't gonna ponder itself. Somebody's gotta do it.
Somebody's gotta ponder
the orb.
Alright, are you ready for Joe Burrow's stats?
Sure.
This man finished the year with 60 fantasy points, 734 passing yards, and 8 passing touchdowns. That nets him the worst player of the year.
What about his interceptions? You didn't put that on there. Felt the need to put Tua's on there. We didn't put the worst player of the year awards on there, huh?
Well, you know, I feel like those are pretty bad in of itself. Let's move on.
You just had to find something to pick on Tua about.
We're going to move on to the kicker of the year. Kicker of the year is Jason Myers.
He looks like Forrest Gump.
Does kind of like Forrest Gump. This is off of 153 fantasy points. It was actually really good for a kicker. I think he's 20 fantasy points higher than any of the other kickers in the league. This is off of 31 field goals made and 42 extra points made. Of course, this also gets into the territory of how long was the field goal he kicked. That wasn't going to fit on there. So, congratulations, Jason Myers. You're the kicker of the year. Going on. Okay, so we're sticking with his team because the defense of the year is the Seattle Seahawks.
Bruh, what?
I don't know, the Seahawks a sleeper team this year.
Okay.
157 fantasy points. This is off of only 220 points allowed. They have forced 6 fumbles, 15 interceptions they have caught. They have scooped up 5 of those 6 forced fumbles and have scored 3 defensive touchdowns. So 3 pick sixes probably. Maybe scoop and score, yeah. So kudos to whoever has the Seahawks defense. I don't know who has them, but
Not me.
Not me either.
I got the Lions.
All right, let's get into the big deal here.
The big one.
It's the time for the big ones. Offensive player of the year this year is Josh Allen. There's a picture of him right there.
Josh Allen.
That's Josh Allen. Of course, we already read his stats, but I'll read them again. 320 fantasy points, 3,570 total yards, 34 total touchdowns. He's the man.
He's pretty good. If only I would have had him. If I could have got him,
it would have been scary.
If I could have had Josh Allen with my current team, I probably would have stayed undefeated.
I'm sure Dave would have something to say about that.
I don't know, man.
And Kayla.
Well, Kayla's never beat me. So.
Yeah, so I guess that's your thoughts for our Offensive Player of the Year.
Try and get him next
Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Come down, accept your award. Let's move on to the Defensive Player of the Year. It's Myles Garrett. You had to look.
Isn't that the guy that... Isn't that Spider-Man?
What? No,
Oh.
that's Miles Morales. No, this is Miles Garrett.
My bad.
But, I mean, this guy put up 50 fantasy points by himself that one game. So, like, it was going to have to be him. 53 tackles, 20 sacks, the forced
How
fumbles.
does he compare to A-Chain?
How does he compare to A-Chain? I just threw the paper down. I can compare him to A-Train if you just really need to know.
I need to know how
They're on different
how
sides of the
close
ball,
my
whatever.
boy was.
Miles has
not-
318.
I mean, I meant Jordan Brooks.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh.
It's not on the paper. It's not on the paper. You can compare it in your own time. Miles Garrett, congratulations, our defensive player of the year. But now it's time. The moment we've all been waiting for. Who was the MVP this season? Before you click the slide, do you have any thoughts on who the MVP could be? Think about this whole year we've been playing. All the recaps that we've done.
I don't know.
You don't know? Go ahead and click the... Oh.
Tua.
Okay. Is it Tua?
My heart says Tua.
Lenovo, is it Tua? No, it's Christian freaking McCaffrey. The guy who was supposed to be sidelined the whole year with a broken leg has played his butt off, and he is the #1 player in Sleeper Fantasy Sports in our football league. Christian McCaffrey, a running back, wins MVP. You just love to see it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Christian McCaffrey, and that's a very flattering picture that I chose of you for that. You can go ahead and click the next slide, just, you know. It's another year in the books, man.
Yep.
That's another
Well,
year.
this is our first year.
One more year in the books. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot.
What?
Go ahead and click the slide.
Okay.
You didn't think I'd forget, did you?
You did.
We gotta talk about who finished the year with the loogie.
Yes.
Who is the loogie holder?
Fuck,
Who is the...
Tua.
Oh, do you want to leave time for your stinger?
Sure.
Here's the stinger.
There it is.
Ooh, there it is. Let me pull up my Tail the Loogie, because I figured out who had the Loogie within 20 minutes while I was waiting to pick up Bethany from work.
Tracked it through
2 nights ago.
space.
Yes, I tracked it. I watched it, and it almost radicalized me to become a Denver Broncos fan. Because let's go over. I forget who we did the week 6-7 recap, and then I forget who our Loogie game would have been from
I
that.
don't know.
But regardless, the Loogie stayed with the Broncos. So here we go. Week 9. That was against the Raiders in the game that could have been an email.
Mhm.
That 7-10 game that was the worst ever.
Yeah.
So whenever you watch the highlights, the highlights end with 3 minutes left in the game. So I'm just assuming that Bo Nix kneeled the ball because the Broncos had possession. So Loogie stays with them in week 9. Week 10. This is the game against the Chiefs. And it came down to a field goal, and Will Lutz of the Broncos kicked a game-winning field goal to beat the Chiefs by 3 that game. So it stayed with the Broncos again. Week 11, Broncos bye week. They're just chilling with the Loogie. They're just straight up, they just have it. Week 12, they had a super close game against the Washington Commanders. And it looked like, I was watching the highlights, I was like, oh, well, the Commanders are gonna, they're gonna take the Loogie because they just scored a touchdown and they're going for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota drops back the pass. The pass rush gets to him. Nick Bonito jumps up and just deflects the pass down. Everyone hoards him because there's no time left on the clock. The Broncos won by 1 against the Commanders that game. And Nick Bonito kept the loogie with
That's
them
crazy.
because he deflected the pass. So this brings us to week 13. Which I assume, because like I was like trying to figure out like how it lined up with our league. So I'm pretty sure this is right. Week 13. This is the last possible game for the loogie to change, and the Broncos have held it for a while. The Broncos refuse to get rid of the loogie. They face the Raiders again.
Yeah.
The Raiders lose this game, okay? They lose the game. But they've marched downfield, and there's 3 seconds left on the clock, and they're like, I don't know, man, just kick a field goal. For no reason, they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
They kick a field goal, and they put up 3 points to lose by 6. But they get the loogie because they were the last to touch the ball. I don't even have the name of the guy who kicked it.
Crazy.
He's just number 8. Their kicker. He kept it. Click the slide. Click the slide. The Raiders wind up with the loogie. They had to have just really wanted it bad. After that first game with the Broncos,
That's so sad.
they were so upset that they didn't get it. They decided that they wanted it so bad that they kicked a field goal with no time to remaining to assure that Bo Nix couldn't kneel the ball. So, they lost to the Broncos in week 9, but they won the war for the loogie. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders. You are the last holder of the loogie. Specifically, your kicker.
I
number
assume
8.
nobody has their kicker in our league.
No!
So
I don't know if anyone has anybody except maybe Ashton Chetty from the Raiders. So somehow everyone's clean. I think
Right.
everyone's clean.
well,
Everyone's clean.
keep your eye on the Raiders next season to see where the loogie goes, I guess.
We'll see. I don't know if we'll follow loogie. The loogie seems like it's a this year thing. So we'll see. We'll see if we
I'm
can
gonna go
follow
spit
loogie.
on somebody at a sports event
That's
so we
fine.
can keep it going.
That's fine. We'll find something.
Where did my loogie go? That's
Where did
what I
my
wanna find.
loogie go?
I'm gonna go to the Chiefs Stadium. I'm just gonna hawk a big fat one on Taylor Swift, and then we'll just assume that Travis Kelce has the loogie from
And then
that
just
point on.
follow. What if he retires?
What if he retires?
What if
I-
Mr. Swift
I guess I'll
retires?
redirect my loogie to Patrick Mahomes.
What
Although I
if
feel like I might get beat up if I do that.
I think you will. I think you get stomped out by so many Chiefs fans.
Yeah. I could probably take them though. They're all wimpy.
They're all wimpy, yeah.
Or fat. They ride their mobility scooters through Walmart. And they're at pajamas. So I can go pick up more snacks to go watch their team lose.
More Chiefs nuggets.
More Chiefs nuggets to stuff their face with and wipe away the tears as they lose.
This is turned
Damn it.
into a. This is
I don't
very.
I don't know what's going on.
Very violent.
Anyways, is that it?
That's it. You can go ahead and click the next slide
Okay.
so we can just have the logo up. Well, thank you all for joining us for another recap and my phone's going
Your
off.
phone's going off?
Yeah. Oh, it's Uncle Gyro.
Oh.
Here, go ahead and pull him
Let me
up. Pull him
pull
up. Pull him up. Pull him up.
What's up, Uncle Gyro?
What are you doing, man? You said you had a special report. What is this? Like,
Oh,
You're-
that's his daughter.
his daughter?
Hi, Uncle Gyro's daughter. I don't
He
know
has
their
a-
names.
You don't know the name of his daughter? Well,
No.
I didn't even know he had a daughter. Uncle
He's got
Gyro is
many
old.
kids.
What do you mean he has many kids?
He's got 3 daughters and 5 sons.
What? Well, okay, that's
Oh, there's his grandson. That's little Jimmy.
okay. That's great. So, like, what? You said you had a special report. What is the special report? That's it. That's it.
Pretty good.
That's it. That's it.
I like it.
All right. Well, listen, I've paid you so much money. Could you just like utter a single word? Don't wave by. Don't wave by. Don't hang up the phone.
Oh, that Uncle Gyro. He's a rascal. I love that guy.
You know what? I can't. I'm the commissioner of this league. We front so much payroll to Uncle Gyro. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it. Uncle Gyro? Uncle Gyro? Next recap. This isn't over.
Give me the camera. Uncle Gyro, look into my eyes. You see me. You see the fury. You know all that you've done to me. I'm probably peeking the mic, and I don't care. Uncle Gyro, I want you next recap in the ring. And this man right here is going to be reffing it to make sure it all goes down fairly. Today, the next recap, you die.
Close down the recap. I can't with this guy anymore.
Okay, well, thank you for watching the recap. We're in this next recap where apparently Zach's gonna fight an old man, and I'm gonna be in the ring with them.
I'm gonna give him one of these, and one of those, and one of these, and one of...
So yeah, until then, God bless.
I love you all, except for Uncle Gyro.
I love him especially.